Hello, Peepels! I am Jodan54, and this is Nostalgic Throwdown. Coming off a massive break in episode releases, today we're returning to the world of Jakks Pacific plug-and-plays. This time around, we'll be shifting gears away from Nickelodeon, but rest assured, we'll be back to Nick. Oh boy, we'll be back to it in due time. Right now, we have ourselves a bit of an oddity in my collection of plug-and-plays from my childhood. While every single other plug-and-play console I had was some form of licensed brand, this one is simply a collection of arcade games adapted for the cheap home console experience. Pac-Man is, of course, one of the most recognizable video games ever made, and one of the most simple concepts to grasp in terms of gameplay. Plenty of games tried their hand at copying the formula, but Namco themselves made a number of their own variations in the arcade to varying degrees of success. Later on, Namco would drastically evolve Pac-Man as a franchise and deviate from the basic roots of the neon blue maze filled with dots, ghosts, and fruit. And some of their endeavors proved to be pretty damn solid. But at the end of the day, that's not what everyone knows Pac-Man for. And that's not what I knew Pac-Man for as a young kid. While this plug-and-play wasn't my first time playing Pac-Man, it was undoubtedly responsible for the most time and exposure to the series I've had to date. Seeing as it's been a very long time since I've seriously played these games, as my parents threw out the console without telling me and I had to order another off Amazon for this episode, it'll be interesting to see how much I remember. Let's go all in to go all out. No way around that. Without further ado, let's complete these games to hell and back.
Old school video games are really kind of serious. Is that right?
Yes!
Here it is. Got the intro, just like we remember. Jakks Pacific. Hot Gen is there as well. See Hot Gen a lot in these plug and plays. And here we have the menu. As you can see, there are 4 different Pac-Man games that we can select from. There's regular Pac-Man. There's Pac-Man Plus. Super Pac-Man. And Pac Pal. And Erase High Scores. That's everyone's favorite game, right? I'd also like to point out, of course, I ended up having to get this used. And the joystick is not in the best condition, but that's fine. It still works fine for what it is. It certainly works a hell of a lot better than the controls in Pac-Man 99. I'll tell you that much. So, yeah, I mean, I had this console. I had already known about Pac-Man, and so I was familiar with the gameplay. I just didn't know about a lot of the variations of the game. I knew about Pac-Man, and I think I might have known about Ms. Pac-Man. I also owned a Game Boy Advance cartridge called Namco Museum. I think there were multiple of them, but the one that I had Pac-Man, Ms. Pac-Man, Rally X, Galaga, and Dig Dug. And so Pac-Man and Ms. Pac-Man were on there. I played those a fair amount. Nowadays, I'm actually pretty good at Ms. Pac-Man, but regular Pac-Man, not too much on. I don't think you guys are going to be particularly impressed with my performance in these games. But perhaps you can be impressed with some of the variants that you'll see in these games, because, of course, we're going to be playing Classic Pac-Man. We're going to be playing that, but we're also going to be playing the other 4. And it's going to be a cool experience. I played all of these as a kid, and my favorite was definitely Super Pac-Man, which we're going to play right after a round or 2 of regular Pac-Man. And you know what? Let's get right into it. You can see all the different names of the characters. Shadow, aka Blinky, Speedy, aka Pinky, Bashful, aka Inky, and Pokey, aka Clyde. Everyone seems to refer to them by their nicknames rather than the actual character names. I've never seen pretty much anybody call them Shadow, Speedy, Bashful, or Pokey. Everyone just says Blinky, Pinky, Inky, and Clyde. And those are the names that I'm going to be using. So, let's hop right in. That's a classic sound if I've ever heard it. Oh yeah. Getting right in there. This is one of those games that it truly is only authentic if you're playing it with a joystick. You know, playing it, you can play it with, like, when I played it on Namco Museum, I had to use the Game Boy Advance Plus control pad. It's a very different experience, let me tell you that. Even playing with an analog stick like you'd see on modern console controllers, it's very different. This is the way to play. Like, I've played Ms. Pac-Man at some arcades, trying to get the high score, and it's so much better with a joystick. And that's the way it was originally intended to be played, so it shouldn't be particularly surprising, right? Rules are simple: get every dot on the screen, avoid the ghosts. You can also take these alternate routes, which if a ghost follows you through, they actually, they slow down, which can be convenient. And it's basically the same screen over and over again. The only difference is the speed of you and the speed of the characters. And also the time that the power pill lasts, which turns them blue and vulnerable to you. Now, there isn't an exact time that's displayed to you that tells you, oh, the power pill is about to expire. You sort of just have to gauge it yourself. And that's one thing that I have to give Pac-Man 99 credit for, is they actually have a meter that tells you when it's going to be over. Just grabbed myself a fruit. You can occasionally grab those. There we go, I lured them over there. I'm in a bit of a tough situation right now because I'm out of power pills. Oh, I was lucky there. The AI kind of freaked out there and let me have a freebie. Sometimes they do that. Oh, but sometimes they do that. There's another classic sound. I actually threw that sound in Okiba Throwdown, the theme of Nostalgic Throwdown, because it is one of the most iconic sound effects in all of gaming. And this is one of the most iconic cutscenes in all of gaming. Yeah, I know. Even old school arcade games back in the day had cutscenes. Cry about it. There is a certain group of gamers nowadays that seems to really hate cutscenes. The concept of there being, like, character depth and interesting concepts in a video game just seems so alien to them, and they just seem to hate cutscenes and everything they stand for. But little did they know, video games have always had cutscenes. I'm sure if the technology was there at the time, Pong would have had cutscenes. Alright? I think there might be one more if you get past stage 6. The one that most people know is the one that I just got, which is for getting past stage 2. Occasionally you can die. Occasionally you can also get extra lives. Depends on the score that you can achieve. There we go. That's stage 3 for you. With each additional stage, it'll actually show a list down there of all the fruits that you've run through. I don't think much changes between the fruits other than point value. As you can see now, the power pill is not lasting very long at all. Really, the only reason that it's there is to get the ghosts off your ass for a very brief moment. Like, they start blinking pretty much right away. Whoa! You also have to be wary because the ghosts can be faster than you. So even if you're outmaneuvering them, they can outspeed you. I am now on my last life. Hopefully I can finish this level. Oh, God. Thank you, Blinky, for being nice, because Pinky sure as hell wasn't. Oh, man. I think Blinky is gonna kill me. Not if Inky gets to me first. Only 4 dots left on that level. Unfortunate. But that is a high score, after all. No, okay, there isn't any enter your high score, nothing like that. I think there is in Super Pac-Man, but not in this one. I think that'll be it for regular Pac-Man. We'll play multiple rounds of some of the other games, but I think Pac-Man itself is fairly self-explanatory. By Nostalgic Throwdown standards, this is going to be one of the shorter episodes. We're going to temporarily do away with the multi-hour episodes, but don't worry, next episode we'll be back to that. Press the menu button, and quit to get back to the menu, and we're going to head over to the main event. This is the Super Pac-Man plug and play after all. Let's play some Super Pac-Man. That's a nice crusty sound. It's playing right there. The speakers I have them plugged into, they really seem to like that screw sound. And this sound too. They get very bass heavy and rattle on my desk. Yeah, this demo it explains everything that's unique about this game. And it is very, very cool. And this is the one that I play the most. You can see one of my high scores up there because I was play testing this, making sure everything was working. Now I think I'm gonna go for that top spot because I don't think I got it last time, or maybe I did and I just didn't enter a high score with the actual name Joe. So let's do that. This game gets pretty intense with the sound effects too. So we're gonna go right in. The screws are used to break these. Those big green pills will turn you into Super Pac-Man. This will make you invincible to ghosts. You'll also go faster. And you can break through these things without having to worry about using the screws. You can even enter in the Pac-Man home base, as it were, and invade them there. I'm not sure if I actually knew that. I think I just kind of did that as a joke. I'm just like, but I don't think I ever really tried that before. That's kind of cool. So there's your first quick example of this game. You can use power pills to briefly extend the duration of Super Pac-Man. So if you ever see him flashing white like this, you would want to hurry to a power pill, but he doesn't flash white for very long, so you don't have too much time to make that decision. Now, I'm in a bit of a tricky situation, but get myself a power pill. And stage 2's done. Let's get ourselves a cutscene right here. I love that cutscene. And now we have a bonus stage. There's a time limit, and we're trying to get everything before it's up. Gonna try and keep Super Pac-Man for as long as possible. Oh, yes! I was really hoping I'd get that! Yes, dude. Oh, yes. So, occasionally, as you're running through a stage, and I got everything in time, too. Let me actually pause so I can explain. When you're going through a stage, once you go through a sufficient amount of the stage, there's going to be some stuff that starts a slot machine in the center. And it will, I think, eventually stop on its own. But you can also run through it yourself and try and match. If it doesn't match, you get 200 points. If it does, you get 2,000 and a crazy sound effect. And I'm very happy that I got that because it is not easy to match. There will be some other slot machine type minigames that we'll be playing throughout some of the games in Nostalgic Throwdown, and they're a lot easier than the one in this game. This one is just like straight up luck. It really does feel like it really gives you the authentic experience of an actual casino slot machine. Probably. I'm dead. I realized too late that what I was doing wasn't going to work because there was another hamburger I didn't grab. There we go. Alright, if I do this stage and one more, we get another bonus stage and another cutscene as well. As you can see now as well, the screws do different things now. They open up different areas. That right there was the sound of an extra life. So that's cool. Grab it. Okay, cool. Nice. Nice. And that's that stage. Alright, stage 6. We got corn on the cob, baby. I'm getting in there. Yeah, as you can see, the Super Pac-Man power-up not lasting as long as it used to. Okay, I didn't mean to go that way. I'm trying to get in there! I'm so mad. Man, I was cheated out of it there. Okay, they're all following me now. Good. Good, okay. Now I can grab these 5. Okay. Oh, they cornered me. There probably is some patterns to the AI, but I don't know them. And at the moment, at the very least, I don't particularly care to look them up. We're gonna eat some shoes now! Oh, okay. Oh, this is gonna be close. We did it. Stage 8, we're getting cakes now. And now the screws are a lot more convoluted with what they unlock, and Super Pac-Man really does not last long at all anymore. And the power pills probably also don't last very long, yeah. So really you want to make the best use of Super Pac-Man that you can. Alright. Now we're gonna have to go screw searching to unlock everything. Oh, I could have made it out, dude. I thought Pinky was gonna go the other way, so I just gave up, man. That's why you never give up, right there. Right there. That reason and no other reason. We got it! I beat stage 8, let's go. I don't have any particular, like, stage goals or anything. But if you look at my fruits list now, you can see the one from stage 8 has now been booted off of the screen. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Yes! Yeah, this game gets extremely chaotic. It's one of the reasons why it's my favorite on this plug and play. Is that it's just absolute insanity in the best possible way. I might be dead. Come on. Okay. Oh, yes, 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 yes. No! Inky got me by like a pixel. Alright, I'll take it. I got stage 9, baby. I'm happy with that. Let's sign our name to indicate that we were here. Taking the highest score spot. And there we go. That is Super Pac-Man. But we're not done with this console just yet. There's 2 more games to play. Let's play Pac-Man Plus. This one will look familiar. It's Pac-Man, but very slightly different. It's Pac-Man, but harder, and the sprites are a little bit different. As you can see, things start out much faster than they would in the original Pac-Man, and the power pill turns them into oddish. It turns them into oddishes. They move a little faster, and I think at random, one of the ghosts does not turn into one of these oddish. And so you have to keep that in mind. And I guess sometimes they all do. Anyway, there's an example of a total kill where I got all 4 of them. I almost didn't die there. Where I got all 4 of them and got 1,600 on the last kill. There we go, that's a stage. Pinky almost did a 180 and took me out, but I was able to beat this stage first. I don't expect to get very far on this. This might be one of the games where we do multiple attempts, just because I think these games are going to go by quicker, because this game's a lot harder to get far in. My point exactly. I'm also not playing well. I kind of suck at this one, so... You know, it is also partially just me gauging it on my skill or lack thereof. Oh yeah, that's right, the fruit does that. The fruit makes the ghosts disappear and turn into oddish. Invisible oddish. And then when they start blinking, when they would be scheduled to start blinking, they reappear. Forgot that the fruit does that. Oh, yes! Yeah, the fruit, I guess would actually be one of the big plus parts of this game is, I guess, the fruit becomes more of a priority because it essentially is a power pill. Ooh, extra life, coming in clutch. Oh, did you see how fast Blinky was going? Oh my god. Yeah, that extra life came in clutch. Right when I was starting to be in a bad situation. Oh, okay. Got him. Let's see a cutscene. Is it any different from regular Pac-Man? It probably isn't. Yeah, it's just different sprite. Okay. It's just instead of blue ghost, it's oddish. Is that a spinach leaf? Ah, I see. Instead of fruits, Pac-Man Plus is about vegetable. What the hell? The entire maze goes invisible when you get a power pill now. What? I did not remember that. Oh, and I guess sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it doesn't. Wow, I must have really sucked at this game to not remember that, because that's not very far into the game. Okay. Oh no! I really wanted to beat that stage. Oh well. I think we can do one more attempt on that one. Might as well. See if we can get any farther. That's also the high score. Yay me. And the joystick, despite its age, it's running pretty well, I would say. Oh, let me grab the soda can. Yeah. Oh, shit balls. Oh, that was bad. I got greedy. By the way, a lot of people seem to imitate the sound that I got fucking trolled! I was like, oh, power pill, I'll be fine. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's right, this is Pac-Man Plus. Pac-Man Plus, motherfucker, where the power pill doesn't guarantee safety. A lot of people imitate the sounds... I'm dead. There you go, there's your second attempt. A lot of people imitate the sounds that Pac-Man makes when he eats as waka waka waka. That, there is, I don't know why, there's no like people spell it W-A-K-A. There's no phonetic K in the sounds that Pac-Man makes. It's not a waka waka waka. It's a we-ow we-ow we-ow. I'll play it again. It's not waka waka. It's we-ow we-ow. You'll hear it right now. Where are you hearing the letter K in anything that Pac-Man is making right now? That is not a waka. That is a we-ow. Oh, let's go. Grab that. Yeah. That's a big change to the strategy. That's Pac-Man Plus for you. No one is safe. I might be dead. Yeah! They just crossroadsed me. Yeah, this attempt probably won't last too long either. I just had one of those attempt 1 flukes that I'm sure we're all familiar with, where on our first attempt of a playing session we get super far, and we spend the rest of the session trying to replicate that, and we can't. I'm sure we're all familiar with that. As a Geometry Dash player myself, I'm very familiar with it. You get like 87% on a level, and then you can't get past 50% for the rest of the playing session. Oh, Clyde, why? Okay. Good lord. That's fucked up. There we go. That's a Pac-Man Plus moment right there. Good. Good. Alright. Damn it, why did I do that? I should have gone up. Yeah. No super big goals for this episode, as I said. Just trying to showcase the games. Just like old times, you know? Oh, I'm dead. There you go, there's Pac-Man Plus. Just like the Atari Arcade Hits episodes, we're just looking to showcase the games, see how far I get. And there's one left. Pac and Pal. Probably the most different game of all of them. For one, it actually has melodic music instead of a sine wave. And you've got yourself an ally. It's not just Pac-Man and 4 ghosts. Pac-Man is also there, and this is the only game that makes use of the button on this controller during gameplay, rather than just menuing. Yep, we got music. The gameplay itself bears some similarities to Super Pac-Man, where you have to collect things that then unlock passages for you to grab things. But other than that, it is quite different. For one, you're collecting cards. This orange little passageway there will also help you by making the ghosts go slower. Okay, that's good. This is where you can make use of the button by shooting. The flagship power-up, I believe is what it's called, will turn you into, will give you a power-up that will make Pac-Man blue and allow him to, for a certain amount of time, be able to shoot the ghosts and stun them. So you can finally get your direct revenge on these damn ghosts. Oh my god, that was a terrible idea. I can't believe I'm still alive. I was trying to bait the AI, but that's okay, it bugged out. I don't know why the ghosts occasionally just kind of seize out like that. Like that. Like, what is that? And if you take too long to grab a power-up, Pal will grab it herself, and... Oh, damn it. He got me by the corner, dude. And if you take too much time after Pal grabs the power-up, she will place it in the center where the ghosts spawn. And I'm dead. And it will count as you getting the power-up, but you won't get the points for it. There we go. I don't think the cards are random, but they're definitely not what you'd oh, here's a fun game I suck at. Let's see. Okay. Basically, go until you touch a ghost. And the sound that it makes when you touch a ghost is really funny. It's like, and PAL cannot activate cards. You have to. So, I'm gonna die again. Okay. This is intense. This is not fitting music for what we're playing right now. It's a battle of life and death, man. Reminds me of that one theory video that I saw about what Pac-Man is actually about, and it's supposed to be like a virus that it's fighting or something. I stunned 3 of them simultaneously. There you go. And done. Stage 4. I could really use an extra life right around now, but I don't think this game is interested in giving me one. For all I know, it might have already. Oh! That was so dumb. Alright, we'll do one more run of this game, and that'll be it for this episode. I kinda do want to try and get that high score, but man, it is quite a ways away from what I was able to get in my previous run, which was probably farther than what I usually get in this game anyway, so... There we go, grab that. Stun them. When they're stunned, you can go through them. And it feels good to be able to press the button during gameplay. As I said, it's the only game on this console where you can do that. When I was playtesting this on the bonus stage, or rest, I guess as it's called, the very first card I ran over was the Blinky card. So I got 0 points, or like the lowest possible points you could get. And the sound that it made just made it funnier. It was like, oh! It's the sound of Pac-Man going to the casino and blowing his life savings on a slot machine. Oh, damn it. But Pac-Man, I'm sure, is all too familiar with slot machines, you know? After all, he did star in Pac-Man 99, whose gameplay is an over-glorified slot machine. So... Oh, you wanted to keep playing Pac-Man 99. Let me roll the dice to see if a red jammer Pac-Man will unreactably appear in front of you. Alright. See how long I last. Oh! Oh! The sound it makes. I'm gonna go for the one in the middle this time. Yeah, there we go. Grab that. Oh my god, that was so stupid. It's one of those delayed reaction moments where you're just like, oh, I'm gonna run into the ghost. Let me turn around, but you're already in the dead zone, so you just turn around and fall right into their trap. I must have looked real smart doing that. I'm dead again. Well, that's Pac and Pal. There might be more to the game. I'll do one more run through, and if anything interesting happens, you'll see it. Otherwise, that'll be it for this episode. Help. we go. Deathless first stage. Alright, bonus stage time. Oh. It's a pretty good rest stage. It's probably my best one so far. Getting PAL really helps because it doubles. Nice! There's the extra life! Alright, that might be a PB. I'm not sure. No, I think I got to the 4th stage, but... There's a PB in terms of score. This is definitely my highest score so far. I don't know if we're gonna get the high score, though. We'll see. No, sometimes you run through a card and it doesn't count. Okay, that time it didn't count because I didn't go all the way through it. Oh my god! I can't believe I timed that right. Oh! Oh my god, the joystick didn't register and I'm glad it didn't. Yes! After this stage, I might get another rest stage. We'll see. If it's like Super Pac-Man, then there's another bonus stage after stage 6. We might also get to see a cutscene. I don't know if this game has any. Oh! Fuck. Ooh, good. Okay. Good, okay. Now we're talking. Okay. PAL can screw you over sometimes. You have to be careful. Are you kidding me? What? No, that's bullshit. I'm salty. I can't believe that counted. I'm so mad. Whatever. We have the high score, by the way. 37,000. And yes, there's another rest stage. Oh my god. It happened, dude. Step 1. Grab the blinky die. What power-up is that, by the way? It's like... it looks like a fly swatter. What is that? Is that a gun? It might be a gun. I don't know what that is. Might be my first time hearing this song. No, I'm not M! Stick drift, dude! I can't go back. Well, I guess we're M now. You know what? Let's keep with the formula of the other initials and just call ourselves M.M. Yeah. And that high score is now saved in the batteries of this very console. You know what? I consider that a happy ending. We got the high score in Pac Pal. I'm proud of that. It seemed like a lofty goal, but everything just started to fall into place. And that is the Super Pac-Man plug and play. It's a good time. I'll tell you that much. And it was an important plug and play in my childhood. And that's it. So I'll slide it over to post-commentary me to end off this episode.
Truly the definitive example of a blast from the past. Despite the joystick's condition, I had a great time revisiting these classic Pac-Man games. Very glad I was able to show off the bonus match in Super Pac-Man, and I'm proud of the high scores I was able to achieve. I'm not exactly a professional, but hey, at least I have more legitimate skill than Billy Mitchell. Next time around, we'll be diving into plug and plays for the fourth and final time on Nostalgic Throwdown, with a diverse game collection that's a perfect fit for finishing off our time with this era of gaming. And this time, it shouldn't take 4 years for us to reach that episode, so I hope you're excited. Keep looking forward, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.